Ninth leg, where's to Roper?
That's the dart. That gave Phil Taylor a 4-leg cushion, and he's looking a good bit more comfortable and more confident now, Sid.
And more significant, the weight of that dart. Taylor throws the dart so it deliberately drops in the last 3 inches of recorded flight. He's got the weight right everywhere, but the 60. That's the last bit. He's got the weight right on the 60 now. He's got the weight perfect. That is... 60 outing! You'll never see a tighter precision shot this side of science today.
50.
Well, we've said it before, and it's, again, absolutely applicable. You will never see a better shot of a better shot. And Taylor is really roaring now. Remember, he's done 5 9-darters in televised competition.
140.
And there was another one on there for a tantalising moment or two.
Roughly 70 darts ago, he was averaging 74.
80.
He's now averaging 95. And lads, Barney, Van Gerwen, Painter, anybody, he's not finished yet. What a turnaround in the fortunes of the power, Dave Lannon.
Yes, and it's another indication of the character of this man. He has been really rolling a bit, but he's summoned the sinew and
85.
himself back at the groove. 46 now for 7-2. Double 16. His finishing has been pretty steady. And still is absolutely right in the middle of the target. Impressive.
You gotta rock with it, you gotta roll with it. Rock and roll from Taylor. We've seen Michael Van Gerwen, Jerry Lee Lewis look like. You are now looking at the Chuck Berry of rock and roll darts.
There are the averages you see. Look at that, 58 for Taylor in leg 3. Quite staggering when we consider the majesty of this man normally. But I'm sure we'll see that things have picked up as this match has unfolded. Look at that. Up to 136. Well, you could hardly have a more devastating contrast than in those figures from Taylor.
And that's where Barney was last time Barney beat him. 3 legs at 136 out of 5.
55.
And there's another one, 195 rising to 136. He is incredible. It has been a sea change in 23 minutes, the likes of which you will rarely see.
60.
From having no idea the weight of the shot, Taylor pleases his posse and pleases himself now with a 95 average. And he ain't finished.
And now, in the shadow of Blackpool's best-known landmark, it is Taylor
140.
who is producing a towering performance.
So some Chinese restaurant owner is going to reap the benefit of this, because that's what the Taylors do when he wins. They dine out massively on chow mein and noodles and black tea. Family Chinese nice for with 25 quid. Because he doesn't chuck his money away, Phil. Chuck it lovely now, though.
And this is more like Taylor, and we need Phil Taylor in darts. It's reassuring. We're beginning to wonder if
96.
his wonderful
66.
reign was over, but with this last, what, 7 or 8 legs, double 8, the confidence is oozing out now. Absolutely looking superb. Needs to go top end of the double.
58.
Didn't quite hit it, and gives Newton a chance. There's Rambo in there. It's been a Ramboing performance in the last few legs from Phil Taylor.
I think you should check your eyes, Dave. I think Rambo was Wonder Woman, but you never know in Blackpool. Double 4 coming in. The power. 7 legs on the truck, goes to 8-2. So, from a 74 miserable average in leg 4, the power is given. Wears a bit of a hammer in the air. He averages 96, and he's making it look easy peasy. Putting up recently.
Where's to throw first?
That will be a belting last match against Lloyd. It'll be fast, it'll be furious. Well, the lad who practices in his shed at Taylor almost for
32.
dead after 5 legs, and then suddenly the pound from a 74 average to a 96 he's sitting on now. And that is superb.
Yes, and still time for Phil Taylor to push that average up over 100, which is his
140.
usual standard here in Blackpool. And you have to really feel sorry for Newton. He must have thought it might have been a big night for him, but he's just seen Phil Taylor up the ante, really play the aces, and all Newton can sensibly now go for is respectability.
Well, on his day, he wouldn't respect Isaac Newton. Never mind Wes Newton, this kid. He knows so much about the laws of physics. E, MC squared, all that bits, Bayes' law, that sort of stuff. Taylor, an expert physicist, amongst other things. And Wes just seems to have lost it. Oh, lost it completely. An inch miss.
58.
Atrocious visit. Couldn't even hit his shed in this form at the moment.
Still amazed, Sid, that you acknowledge that Phil Taylor is a physicist. A fact that's escaped me over the years, but he's certainly scientifically
140.
quite a sharp shooter. Down now to finish, and Newton looking decidedly ragged.
The movement or counter movement of physical body using a vacuum or non-vacuum. That's physics, dude.
Fairly required 121.
Here we go then. Taylor, 3 darts can take him to the hill. Treble 17 leaves the red pippin. No shot at the pippin this time.
97.
Phil Taylor will be a happier man, because 4 legs into this match he was really rocking and his bones were rattling.
85.
But now
Fairly
in his
required 24.
double 12, his finishing has been virtually 50% successfully achieved, and that's on the wire. It's just got to move down the bed there.
Oh yes! As Goldilocks said it, the 3 bears move down the bed.
12th leg.
Peasy peasy shot, made it look easy by Taylor.
Game on.
8 legs on the trot, 74 average, now approaching 100, and the tom-toms are ringing out. Look out, boys, I had a blip. You gotta look out for me on the rest of this trip. Name is Taylor. See? Oh, likes it! Jounces down the hockey like Bugs Bunny on his birthday.
You are a foolish man to write off Phil Taylor.
45.
And Wes Newton now looking very scruffy, as well he might, because he must have had hopes high. They've been shattered by the recovery and the discovery of true touch
55.
from Phil Taylor.
Well, try and put it in a Christmas cracker. Started like a drain, Taylor, and ended like Niagara Falls. The message is out to Barney and the boys.
140.
74 average, going nowhere after 3 legs. Now ending on a 98 average, which is just about the best we've had. How about that for putting your imprimatur on a darts game?
Yes, and remember, he was down at below 80 in those earlier legs, Sid, and had one leg
96.
when he only averaged 58, which is pub standard, quite unbelievable for Phil Taylor. But Newton now, I'm afraid,
40.
really will be grateful
Fairly
for
required
the coup de grace.
170.
He's just as likely to finish on this, 170.
Colin Lloyd finished the old tournament 2 years ago on this, 170. He hates it when he misses. He was after that. He wants to leave 100 average. That's what he wants to do. So Barney and the boys can wake up tomorrow and say, we got to worry about Taylor.
Yes, and Phil Taylor can hear the trumpets. He can hear the fanfares now, looking at double top for the match. And the word around is that Taylor is back. Phil Taylor isn't going to give up his title without a fight.